Hello everybody, my name is David. Some people are really good at playing music, some people are really good at sports, some people are really good at many other things. But what I am, I'm considered a jack of all trades. I'm kinda good at a lot of things, but not exactly great at anything. One of my favorite things to do is play music. For many years, I was just playing the trumpet and in band. I played trumpet and then later I learned how to play the French horn. The second instrument I learned, though, was the bass guitar. And I've been playing that for 9 years. Almost every Wednesday, for probably about 5 years, I was playing the bass. Then for a while, we didn't have a drummer, so I just had to sing. Turns out I sing, too. Later on, I learned that I loved music, and I wanted to also lead worship. So eventually I learned how to do that. And nowadays, sometimes I lead worship on Sundays for a song, sometimes I lead worship on Wednesdays for fast songs. I like to jump around, I like to have fun. It's a lot of fun. I love worship. Now, secondly, I'm also somebody who enjoys sports. I wrestled when I was in middle school. I was actually super good. I never actually got pinned once. When I went to every tournament, I medaled every single time. And that didn't mean I got a gold every time, just in case you're wondering. I didn't win every tournament. I just medaled every tournament, which is still, I think, pretty good. But later, when I went to go to state, it had snowed and I couldn't even leave my house. I was stuck. I couldn't leave. It was kind of the worst day of my life, I thought. And then later, eventually I got over it, and I joined marching band instead. Totally different, but it involved my love of music, and I got to run around a football field because I was a little too small and a little too short to be on the football field any other way. Then, later, when I graduated high school, I became a drafter. First, I had to work at a factory for 3 years. And during those 3 years, for the first 2 years, I worked on finishing pulleys. I worked on assembling conveyors, and I worked on fabricating steel. All of these things work together to create mining conveyors that are about 150, 200 feet long. We even have some that are about 1,000 feet long. They all link together. And it's all crazy how it all works. But eventually, 2 years after I started, I took a class for 6 months that allowed me to become a drafter. I learned how to draw lines on the computer and create blueprints. Nowadays, that's what I do for my living. I draw lines and pretend like I'm working. It's been a lot of fun. And thank you guys for all coming. I love doing this. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.